Hello my dear students, welcome back to our basic science class. Today we can start our next chapter. Chapter 4, Life Within the Seed. The seeds hidden in the soil germinate after getting wet by rainwater. But water alone cannot help the germination of seeds. It needs the help of some other factors also. Through this chapter, we get the ideas about the necessity of air, water and favorable temperature for germination of seeds, different modes of formation of plantlets, seed dispersal methods, etc. Let's start the class. Students, first of all, let me explain you about seed germination. What is germination? The growing of a new plant from a seed is called as germination. So once again, what is germination? The growing of a new plant from a seed is called as seed germination. What does seed need to germinate? You all know that conditions for seed germination are water, warmth, that is adequate temperature and oxygen from air. Let us find out through an experiment the requirements for the germination of seeds. In order to test whether soil is required for sprouting, the seeds meant for sprouting should be kept away from soil. But they should get water, air and atmospheric temperature. Let's begin an activity with gram seeds. You can take bean seeds also. So, the first step is take a transparent glass and arrange tissue papers inside the glass. You may also use cotton for this arrangement. Soak some gram seeds overnight so that it becomes soft. You can use bean seeds also. Then arrange the gram seeds in the glass over the tissue. I have arranged them on the side walls for the clear picture, as you see in this picture. Now spray water on the tissue paper or cotton so that the tissue and the seeds become moisture. And cover the seeds on the top with moist tissue or cotton so that they get good amount of moisture. Do the seeds lying in the tissue sprout? Yes, you are right. It sprouts. See the stages in the pictures? After 2-3 days, the radicle or a baby root comes out of the seed. All seeds grow a baby root out of them. So this proves that air and water are the factors needed for the seeds to germinate. But soil is not a necessary factor in seed germination. Cotton or tissue paper is included in this experimental apparatus for giving moisture. Next experiment. Aim of this experiment is water required for the germination of seeds? This experiment is done to see whether water is needed for seed germination. Let us try this way. Fill a glass with completely dry soil. Put pea seeds in it. The seeds should get normal air, light and atmospheric temperature. Points to remember is that, first point, soil should not contain any trace of water. Second one, during the rainy season, air contains moisture. The seed should not be exposed to it. Third point, the glass used for the experiment should not contain any trace of water. Fourth one, the glass should not be placed where rain falls. Students, you can observe that the pea seeds won't show any change after some days too. So, from this experiment, we can see that germination of seed needs sufficient water and air. The seeds inside the glass get air and soil properly, but they do not get water. So, they do not germinate properly. Third experiment. Is sunlight necessary for the germination of seeds? Put some wet soil or wet cotton balls in a paper bowl. You may use disposable glass also. Add mung beans into bowls. Make 4 similar bowls. Then place the 2 bowls near the window or any source of light. Place other 2 bowls into a cardboard box and cover it in such a way that sunlight never enters in it. Place it in a dark place. After a week, you can see these type of germinated pea seeds in bowls placed near the windows or any source of light. It germinates properly. But at the same time, that is after 10 days, the bowls placed in that cardboard box sprouts like this. And you can observe that the growth of sprouts stops after some days. From this experiment, we can find that germination of seeds needs sufficient water and air and favorable temperature. But sunlight is not necessary for germination. My dear children, all should do these 3 experiments at home, okay? Now, let us conclude our findings from our experiments that air, water and favorable temperature are essential for the germination of seeds. Sunlight and soil are required for the growth after sprouting. Once again, what are the factors essential for seed to germinate? Air, water and favorable temperature are essential for the germination of seeds. Sunlight and soil are required for the growth after sprouting. You have observed the sprouting of seeds. Isn't food also required for growth? They don't have leaves to prepare food. Then from where do they get food? All seeds contain stored food to nourish the little plant. But this food is present in insoluble solid form. So the embryo cannot absorb this for its life process. Embryo can absorb the food only in liquid form. So, at the time of germination, the stored solid food is converted into liquid form. Water is essential for this process. Now, let us once again study germination of seeds in detail. What is germination? Germination is the process of the embryo inside the seed growing into a seedling under favorable circumstances. Water enters the seed through the minute pores in the seed. The seed soaks and the outer coat breaks. The embryo inside the seed also respires. During germination, radicle is the first to come out. Radicle grows into the soil and forms root. Once again, during germination, which part comes out first? Radicle. Radicle grows in the soil and forms root. Next, the plumule is the portion that grows upward from the embryo. The plumule grows into the stem. Once again, Which part grows into stem while seed germination? Yes, it is plumule. The germinating seed uses the food of the cotyledon until the leaves grow enough to synthesize food. So, various steps in the germination of pea seeds is this. This is radicle. This become roots. This is cotyledon. It gives food for the germinating seeds until the leaves grow enough to synthesize food. This is plumule that grows upwards from the embryo and become the stem. Hope you all understood everything. Try to do all experiments at your home that the teacher shown today. Study well. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.